Test, 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 test. We are live, and we are on Modern Warfare 3 in 2025. So you might be wondering why we are on Modern Warfare 3 in 2025. Well, we are on Modern Warfare 3 in 2025 because there are some things I there's some things that I think need to be discussed about not just this game, but BO6, and now that BO7 is just around the corner. Something that I've kind of felt for a while. Pretty sure I've even said this. I've never said this on a live stream or a pre-recorded video. But going back to this game, after playing BO6 and seeing BO7, I think Modern Warfare 3 was the better movement. I think all the Omni movement stuff in BO6 and subsequently BO7, I think that's making COD worse. I genuinely believe it. I genuinely believe Omni movement is making COD worse. Because the truth is, for all the advantages of being able to slide in different directions, it still feels like more of a gimmick than anything. By the way, this is a bot lobby. Because, I'm just trying to have an open discussion. Do you see how smooth this feels? For me, I feel like this movement feels smoother than Omni movement. I think MW3 had it figured out. Genuinely. And if you're wondering, I am playing with controller and no aim assist. So aim assist off. That is another thing I've been practicing lately. I'm an M&K player and there's no aim assist on M&K. So I've been practicing controller with no aim assist. Just raw input. Just trying to get good, like they always say. Get good, trying to get good. Oh, like where did he die from? But yeah, this might sound unpopular, but I really believe that Omni movement feels clunkier than this. Like, I feel like this is so much smoother when I move. I feel like MW3 had it figured out, honestly. I feel like when we only had to worry about forward slide canceling like this. Look at this. BO6 doesn't feel like this. Like, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Look how smooth that transition was. I'm not getting this in BO6. I'm sorry. Omni movement is just not doing this. And all I can do here is slide cancel forward. I can't go sideways. Can't do any of that stuff. But look how easily I can get around corners. Ran out of ammo. So yeah, what do you guys think? Like, I know people are gonna say it's nice to be able to slide to the side and backwards and all that, but I still feel like that system feels clunkier. I mean, like, look at this. I could transition out of a jump into a slide cancel so easily here. And I just don't feel like BO6 gives me that. I don't feel like Omni movement gives me that. I feel like Omni movement, for all it does, doesn't feel as smooth as this. And like I said, unpopular opinion, but I think BO6 and BO7 actually set back movement. I think MW3 had it figured out. I think this right here is the best movement we've had in COD. Like, I know people are going to say 2019. I mean, this just feels so fluid to me. This just feels so fluid, and the visibility is so much better on this game. Look, I saw that guy at the corner of my eye. Oh, there's somebody behind me. But yeah, man, like I said, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but this is just how I feel. I feel like MW3 was the best movement system we had. And Omni movement just feels clunky. Wow, I got shotgunned. Like, I know Sledgehammer doesn't drop till 2027, but I'm kind of looking forward to Sledgehammer. Like, I hope they build on this. I know it's not going to be a Modern Warfare game. They said it's not. It's going to be a Call of Duty game, but it's not going to be like, in this timeline, it's not going to be like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 5 or something like that. It's not. It's going to be like a brand new offset of Call of Duty, like a whole new thing. But like, I just hope they use this kind of movement, because this to me feels better than Omni movement. I mean, look how easily I could transition and mantle through stuff. I don't know. BO6 just feels clunky by comparison. It's like, yeah, I can slide in every direction. But what good is sliding in every direction if the game doesn't feel smooth, right? And I feel like that's what BO6 did to us. It sold us this shiny object that was really just aluminum paper. You know, it wasn't real silver. Yo. But all, like, going back to this now, playing it. Like, look, I haven't played Modern Warfare 3 in ages. And just the fact that I was able to hop back on. I'm on controller right now. I'm an MNK player. I'm on controller right now. with aim assist turned off. What up, Fear God? Yeah, man, they sold us something unrealistic. They said Omni movement was the next thing, but like, this feels better. It just does. This feels way better. Smooth, fluid. I don't know, man. I like, this is my only fear with like BO7 too. It's like they call it the evolution of Omni movement, but Omni movement itself is not great. Like, man, I would have rather had another year of MW3. Look at this. Look how fluid this feels with just regular slide canceling. Yeah, man, I don't like Omni movement. It does feel clunky. Like, look, this is just forward slide canceling. And look how smooth these transitions are. This feels way better than Omni movement to me. Look at that. Like, yeah, I know they're bots, but they're not on recruit level either. The bots. And I'm playing with no aim assist. Granted, I've been practicing, so look how easily I can get over these walls. Oh, it's on top of the truck. Oh my god. What up, PG? PG, I'm on MW3 because I want to have an open conversation with people. Looking at the smoothness of this game, the movement, I feel like Omni movement is actually clunkier than this. Like this system here in MW3, look, it's just, this feels so smooth and fluid. Like everything just connects with each other. Look, even the shooting. Like, look how fast I can move through here. And I feel like Omni movement, I feel heavy, even though I can slide in every direction. I feel like they sold us on it, and it's not good. I turned off the dolphin diving right now, Fear God. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to MW2 next, since you said that, PG. No, my gun. Where's my gun? I'm gonna go to MW2 next. Like, yeah, MW2 was slow. But this is the one, man. If I had to pick one movement system, it would be MW3 Sledgehammer. I think Sledgehammer delivered the best experience. Like, hands down. Look at this. I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying I want COD to be slow, but I feel like Omni movement just changed the way COD feels. Yeah, see, so like you're both arguing, yeah, like you both have good points and good counterpoints to each other, right? So like, Beer God likes the Omni movement, obviously requires more speed. Wow, Nade. Versus you wanted you wanted more of who made the better choice because speed wasn't a factor. And I agree with both of those points. And to be honest, I feel like MW3 was that middle ground between MW2 and Omni Movement. Because with Omni Movement, it's like if I'm here and I'm getting shot, I'll just slide backwards. You see, I can't slide backwards here. I gotta just play this heady. Omni Movement, I could have slid into this bank. I could have slid backwards. But no, this game forces you to think, okay, I gotta prone and measure my shot. Prone, measure my shot. Measure my shot. And I feel like this made the gameplay better rather than just sliding away in every direction. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even use mounting. I can't even tell you how often I would use mounting. So yeah, they could probably get rid of mounting. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But I'm talking about as far as fluidity of movement, I think this sledgehammer system is probably the best one. Like I would pick this over Omni movement. I'm gonna go to MW2 and we'll check out PG's point of view. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed MW2. I grinded the mastery camo out there and everything. All right, don't go anywhere. Screen's gonna go black, but I'm gonna open up MW2. All right, it's launching right now. You know, the thing with me is I'm not a Treyarch fan. Like I didn't like Cold War. Like that's my problem. I am not a Treyarch fan. And Cold War just didn't hit for me. Hold on, I'm trying to set up the audio. There we go. All right, so let's just make a private match, same thing. Probably don't have any weapons set up, but that's all right. Oh, look, I got attack 56. That's cool. We'll play with attack 56. Nah, PG, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, PG. I don't like I don't like Treyarch games, man. I don't. I don't like Treyarch games. Me and Treyarch games just don't get along. No kill cam. What else? Max, no field upgrades. Okay. Let's throw some bots on Harden. I'm not gonna do veteran yet. We're gonna turn off aim assist too. Hey, that's my thing. I've been playing. Where's aim assist? Jesus, I forgot the settings in this game. Where's aim assist? Aim assist here. Downside behavior. Where's aim assist? Aim assist type default. Oh look, aim assist right here. It's turned off. So look, aim assist is off. Let's go play shoot house with some bots. Let's see what happens. Like obviously here, there was no slide canceling. There was sliding. with no slide canceling. And it was dolphin diving. Let me see. I want just... Yo, the gun shake is wild in this game. The gun shake is wild. I didn't remember the gun shake. But yeah, like the design of this game. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. Infinity Ward designs the best games. I'm talking about the like visually. Visually. We're not talking about mechanics. Visually. Infinity Ward makes the best games. However, out of the last 5 CODs, I think MW3 created the best movement. See, and you can still use the slide. You just gotta be smart about it. Oh! Oh, too many people coming at me. I don't know. I was just kind of sitting there thinking, and I'm like, man, BO7's about to drop. But like, is BO7 gonna... Is BO7 gonna be it? Like, is it gonna hit? And I don't think so. I don't think BO7's gonna hit the way people think. Kind of playing decent for no aim assist, right? Yeah, yep, I agree with that. But the problem is COD doesn't have a lot of recoil to begin with. That's always been COD, right? Like that's the point. They want people to be able to get on COD and feel like they're ready to shoot. That's what has always made COD unique. It doesn't want to take itself so seriously that there's like crazy recoil in the game. And I think that's always going to happen with COD, no matter who makes it. Treyarch, Sledgehammer, or IW. Like IW with this game, they tried that with the visual recoil, right? Look, all the flash, all the shake. Like this is as real as they tried to make it. Like I felt like IW understood that, like, hey, we don't really do recoil, but how can we still make it feel real? And so they just added a lot of flash, a lot of gun shake. And, you know, community didn't like it very much. As a mouse player, I didn't like it very much. Because when I'm trying to shoot on mouse and all that flashes in my face, I can't say anything. Now, granted, I'm playing right now with no aim assist, so it's kind of the same thing, right? The game's not tracking for me. I feel like the tuning should have been left to like, let's say like 3 specific components. Your sight, your foregrip, and your barrel. Like I don't think we need a tuning for everything. Like tuning for rear grip, tuning for stock, you know, tuning for the ammunition. Like I think it should have just been tune your sight, which means you can make the sight closer to your eye or further. Tune your underbarrel if you want more vertical recoil or horizontal recoil, and then tune your barrel if you want faster ADS but less recoil, or slower ADS but better recoil control. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it simple to like 3 components. And I think tuning would have worked fine like that. Oh, somebody's behind me. Okay, I'll say 4. I'll give you stock because you're right. The stock on a gun is really important. You're right. The stock has a lot to do with recoil and how heavy it is versus how light it is for ADS. But I feel like that's it. Like let's just leave it to 4. Let's not like let's not tune the rear grip. Let's not tune the ammunition. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we're doing too much at that point. Give me the sniper. Pop them. You see, you can still play this game. I played this game. I played the hell out of this game. Like I said, I got the mastery camo in this game. I would not have done the mastery camo if I didn't like this game. But I truly do wonder, when we get MW4 next year, are we going to get another version of this? Or are we going to get a version of like MW3 where we're going to get slide canceling and things will be a little faster, right? Like, which version is IW going to bless us with? Yeah, the optic. Yeah, I mentioned the optic. So definitely tune the optic. Damn. Yeah, man, that's why like I'm gonna try BO7. I have Game Pass, so it's not like I'm not buying it or anything. I do want to play zombies. I'm a zombies player. That's something I've always done. I've always been a zombies player. So I was definitely gonna play zombies regardless. But like as far as the multiplayer, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I think all the movement is making COD worse. It's my opinion. I know it's unpopular because the movement kids, that's all they want. Fast movement all the time, but like PG said, slower games like this make you think about everything you do. And there's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about that, about thinking about your next move in an FPS. You get punished for making bad choices. And I'm not mad at that either. You make a bad choice, you get punished. Yeah, and it makes you think, PJ. It makes you. Damn, I got sniped. It makes you think about like, hey, I'm gonna push this person over this wall. Oh my god. Surprised he didn't die there, but whatever. It makes you think like, look, right here. If I'm gonna push this, I don't know if somebody's waiting on a staircase, and I don't know if who's on the right. So I gotta decide, how am I gonna play this? Okay, I'm just gonna slide out right and commit. See? And there was somebody on the staircase. You see, but the game makes me make a choice there. And if I make the wrong choice, fine, I lose. I get punished. but the game gave me the opportunity to make a choice. Run, I'm dead. I'm gonna go to 2019 next, by the way, because I'm gonna try them all. But let's go to 2019. All right, screen's gonna go black. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna open up 2019 real quick. We're gonna give this a go. I'm telling you, man. I think Omni movement made things worse. I'm telling you. My opinion. But MW3 had it perfect. MW2. This is gonna be unpopular too. But I kind of didn't mind the gun shake. I think the guns needed less flash. I think the problem was that they did a lot of gun shake and a lot of flash at the same time. And I think that's what really made things bad. It's the combination of both. All right, so let's check this out. Modern Warfare. Oh, it's doing shaders. So we'll have to wait 1 second. It's installing shaders. Why is the volume so low? It's weird. There's a lot of stuff they gotta fix with their servers for sure. I mean, they've had server issues from the beginning, but we're just letting the shaders preload here. Modern Warfare 19, man. No, they're not using Microsoft yet. Not yet. Believe it or not, they're still using Google servers. I looked into that. They haven't switched over to Microsoft yet. Microsoft offered them when they bought the company, and they said they wanted to wait because they already had signed the contract with Google for so many years, and they didn't want to break that contract. So they're actually still using Google servers and Amazon AWS, which is dumb. Honestly, they should have immediately switched to Microsoft servers. Why does the music sound so low? This is another thing IW did. The music, the IW music, you know, when you're just waiting in the lobby, top tier, man. Nah, they needed to just go with Microsoft servers, honestly. They like Microsoft. It's very hard to beat what Microsoft does infrastructure wise. The campaign for this game was good. Yeah, you right about that. MW 2019 campaign was definitely good. 4%. Switch this to controller. You always turn the music off? I mean, I don't know, man. The music in this particular game, not the other ones, not any of the other CODs, but the music in this game, yeah, man, that had me hyped. Where is aim assist? Over here. Here. Let's turn this off. No, not within Azure. They won't. Not within an Azure environment, because they would have backend line connections with Azure that never hit the internet. Azure does that a lot. It does that for private businesses already. They have private lines that never actually hit the internet, so they would have no way to hack into them. Like, these wouldn't be public servers accessible to anyone. Google's probably doing that for them anyways, though. I'm pretty sure any gaming company is using private backend connections. It would be too risky for any of these companies to risk getting hacked publicly, because yeah, it would just be too risky. Come on, shaders. This game, I played the hell out of multiplayer in this game when this thing dropped. Like, even when Warzone first came out that March, I didn't touch Warzone. I didn't touch Warzone until like the summertime. I stayed on multiplayer, like having hella fun in multiplayer. I rarely, because back then, like, I didn't know anybody, so I didn't know, Lock, AP, nobody. I didn't know nobody, so the only time I would play Warzone was solo, and at the time it just wasn't fun for me, so I would just play a lot of MW19 multiplayer. That's what I mean. Like, this is a game that it definitely brings back a lot of memories of Lockdown, because like I was just on multiplayer all the time. I mean, look, I got Obsidian on most of my guns, legit, right? Like, none of these were camo glitches. Like, I legitimately got Obsidian on all these guns. Yeah, that was the bad thing, though. That was the bad thing, that if you were on console for this game, you were stuck at 90 FOV, and that wasn't fair. Like, the fact that we even had crossplay for that genuinely wasn't fair for console, because PCs were on 120 FOV seeing everything, and then consoles were just, everything was just zoomed in for you guys. Like, yeah, no, that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. All right, let's go. We'll do Hackney Yard. We'll run the points up for the sake of it. We'll do regular 100 health. No kill cam. Oh no. Clear the game. Kill cam. No kill cam. Spawn max ammo. No field upgrades. Okay. Oh wait, bots. I gotta add the bots, right? We'll do more than 6. We'll do 8. Yeah, man. Lockdown had me religiously on this game. But I'm telling you, BO6 Omni movement, BO7 Omni movement with wall jumping. I don't think that's the play. Oh my god. My turning feels super slow. What is happening with my aim? Okay, hold on. I literally can't aim. What settings am I using? Alright, 6.6. Oh my god, my ADS sense went to It was supposed to be 0.55. I have no idea how it got down to 0.10. Slide canceling was different. It takes more button combinations. Sir, climb the bus. Thank you. Oh, I'm dead. Man, even the announcer. This brings back so many memories, man, because I played the hell out of this game. Kind of doing all right for no aim assist. Nope, not that time. The M4 MP5, man. This was everything back then. The M4 MP5. I didn't do the mastery camo in this game. I got as far as silver. But no, I never went for the Damascus. Because the thing is, once they dropped out Obsidian, I just focused on Obsidian after that. And like, I earned all my Obsidians. None of these were cheats. None of these were glitches. He said just 2 gold, and I was cool. Sir, are you hiding in a corner? Wow. Nah, man, when I seen the Obsidian, when they added it to the game, I was like, oh yeah, we definitely gonna be on multiplayer now. And I was already on it, but the Obsidian challenge made it even more enticing for me. He knifed me, damn. The Damascus camo was a grind though. I never had any intention to go for it. Like I said, like I got all my guns silver just because I was playing the game. It wasn't even like, oh yeah, I'm trying to go for the Damascus. Nope. Just me playing the game. I could barely see her. Shot by 2 people. Kind of hitting the stairs there, huh? Go prone. What are you two doing? Hey. Thought I had Sims. I want to change my loadout. MP7 Grawl. That was my Warzone loadout. The MP7 and a Grawl. That was my Warzone loadout. Oh, he stunned me first. Oh, now I got Sims. Thought I had flashes. Oh, he dodged my knife. Good move. Hey, 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 hey. Get off of there. Damn. Dead. I used to pick people off on that little jump spot there all the time. No one ever looked up. No matter how many times I killed them, they never looked up. Not too bad for no aim assist, man. I'm actually doing better than I expected. Hey, hey, hey. Smoked it. Oh. But yeah, man. The whole point of this live was just to take a look at games like MW3. We looked at MW2, and now we looked at MW 2019. And if I had to pick one based on smoothness, fluidity, speed, MW3, damn, wow. Typical MW 2019 death right there, right? I died to a guy camping the stairs with a claymore. If I had to pick a movement system, comparing it to BO6 and Omni movement and BO7, it's MW3 every time. And really, it all started from this game. You know, a lot of people hate this game. A lot of people hate MW2. But the truth is that these games gave birth to what we have now with BO6. Because remember, Cold War didn't really have slide canceling like that. That was an IW invention. But yeah, man, I just wanted to take a quick look back at these games. But MW3 is the one, man. If I could pick one. If I could pick one movement system, it's MW3. He killed me. Oh, Jesus. That guy's using frangible bullets because, like, the way my screen is shaking when he shoots. I remember IW was big on that. One thing I loved about 2019 was this, like, SMGs were good from any range. Very easy. Long shot. Oh my god, he killed me. I was just gonna try to get a nuke. Damn. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Like I said, I just wanted to have a quick little discussion. What do people think about movement? Do you think Omni movement made things worse or better? I personally think it made things worse because Omni movement just feels clunkier to me. It doesn't feel smooth or fluid. It just doesn't. Crossfire, I killed him. Can't see anything. One shot, 40 meters. The screaming is funny. Hey, yo, my tracking with no aim assist is kind of not perfect, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty good. Remember, they said they were gonna nerf aim assist for BO7, so imagine if I just get ready like this, playing with no aim assist, and they nerf it, I'm gonna be ahead of the game. Heard him. Ooh, almost died there. Oh, I died. All right, I'm gonna wrap there. I appreciate you guys stopping Fear God perspective. I appreciate the combo, and I like the different perspective you guys gave too. Because that was the whole point, right? It's like just having an open discussion and what you guys thought about the different games, the different movements, things that were good, things that were bad, things that should have stayed, things that can go. So, you know, we like tuning, we like fluidity, but not too much because we want people to have to think about their moves and get punished if they don't. But that's why I think MW3 was the one. No super twitchy Omni movement. You can't just slide in every direction. Matter of fact, we might as well end with BO6, right? All things being equal, right? Let's be fair. And then I can show you like why BO6 is not it. Let's just end this with BO6 real quick. So let's show some Omni movement so we can have a fair comparison. It's still loading. There we go. Have a fair comparison. You know what I'm saying? Is the audio for this working? It is. Okay. So let's just same thing. That's some bots. We won't go as long this time because we're just gonna wrap up the combo here. Let's change to controller and emphasis off. So we're gonna keep it consistent. But watch now. Now let's take a look at Omni movement at play. Now let's take a look. And like I get it. I get it. It has its advantages, but like I'm with PG on this one. I don't want people to get free getaways because they made bad choices. And that's what Omni movement does. It lets you slide in every direction and you're not really punished. You're not really punished for making bad choices. You know? Wait, where's my aim? Oh, I have custom on. I don't want custom. Like, look, I could slide. If I'm over here and I go peek and I make a bad choice, I just slide backwards. And you might think like, oh, that's good, but it's just like No, like, you should get punished for that. You know, like, look, I can slide backwards up the stairs. Like, what the hell is that? I can slide backwards down the stairs. Like, no. Like, I think you should be punished for all this. Look, look, all this sideways sliding. Nah, no. I think you should be punished for that. If I jump out the window because I didn't clear it, you know, I shouldn't just, oh, let me just slide away over here. You know, let me just slide to the right over here and wait for it. Like, no, like, look, look, it's too much. Look, like, even the bots be doing it. Oh, he got rocketed. Damn. I tried to kill you, dude. You got rocketed. Yeah, PG, I get it. That's why they never brought bunny hopping back. Because they looked at it for the same reason. It's like, you shouldn't be able to just save yourself from a gunfight because you just start jumping a lot. You know? Like, oh, you just start jumping and that's it. You just avoid the gunfight. That's one of the reasons why they nerfed bunny hopping. And that's why no matter how many times they ask for it back, they don't bring it. Because they figure, like, no, you shouldn't just save yourself from a gunfight because you decide to just keep jumping over and over and over. Yeah, in RPG, how fitting, man. You saw that boy got rocketed. Yeah, I don't know. And then we're gonna have this, and then I'm gonna wall jump up here, and I'm gonna be jumping from here to wall on this dude. Yeah, we're doing too much, man. We're doing too much, man. I'm sorry, we're doing too much. You know, I'm gonna be doing all this, jumping super high, like. Ran out of bullets. Look at all this sideways. We've gone too far with the game. I really be sniping. I really do this. I don't need aim assist for that. That's all me. That's all skill. But yeah. So I showed you all the games. I played my case. We discussed things that we would want to keep, things that we would want to let go of, and I think it was a good discussion, very productive. When I put it all together, though, when I think about it, it would be MW3 with slower slide canceling and tuning, limited tuning. I feel like that's the game we came up with. Is MW3 with slower slide canceling. No omni movement, no bunny hopping, no wall jumping, and the classic IW guns and gunplay. And that's the COD we need. And like I said, man, that might be what we get for MW4. So keep your eyes up. That might be MW4, but alright, I'm gonna wrap there. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the input. Appreciate the info. Like I said, BO7's around the corner. And I just felt like I just wanted to raise this conversation of what do we really think about the movement in COD these days? And final consensus, I think the movement is just it was more of a show. Sir, I snipe better. He's up the stairs. But I appreciate that, PG. I'll be back with another one. So that's all I got.